Hey, what's up, world? So I got a question for y'all. Did you tell your mom you loved her this morning? Did you tell your brother you love them, your sister, your wife, your kids? If you haven't, just make sure you do that. With that being said, I want to touch on a subject today, and that's addiction. Because something that a lot of us are guilty of, including myself, is shaming those in an active addiction because they smoke meth or they do heroin or they're fighting demons. But the reality is, just about every person in America struggles with some type of addiction. And a drug addict is no worse than a porn addict. And a porn addict is no worse than somebody that can't get off the video games. And somebody that can't get off the video games is no worse than somebody that's addicted to nicotine. With that being said, let's all come together and just love each other and just let each other know that we love them and try to break these bad habits. The problem is we break one bad habit and then we get another habit that's not as bad. And we don't look at it because it's like, oh, I just look at two naked people having sex. Well, that's an addiction and that's wrong, especially if you have a wife. You should be looking at your wife. Some of us say, oh, well, I'm not so bad because all I do is socially drink on the weekends. Well, you're addicted to socially drinking on the weekends. And you're no different than that person that's smoking meth or hitting heroin in their arm. The only difference is those people are dying. We lose somebody to addiction every day. Every minute somebody's overdosing on heroin. And we look down on those people. I would just say let's try to come together and just like maybe tell them you love them. You know, you might not reach out a hand to help them because at the end of the day somebody has to want to change to get better, but just maybe hearing it or sharing your story or your addiction with somebody might help that next person. So pretty much I'm just saying just try to pay it forward, you know, because like I said, I'm an addict and I'm guilty of talking about other people that have worse addictions than me, but an addiction is an addiction. With that being said, I love you.